Is it really a case of wax your lot? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. I hope you're well today. By the way, we are in Victoria Gardens today, which is, of course, adjacent to the Houses of Parliament, House of Commons, House of Lords, all that sort of stuff. And if you're wondering what those tents are behind me, those, well, I think they're called gazebos. We call them tents, don't we? But, you know, the gazebos. They are going to be the security checks for people entering for the coronation. So already, you know, everything is up and running and being put to good use. Lots of people very busy around this area, as you can imagine, with security, things like that. You know, it is fascinating to see. I saw a couple of army guys just recently checking drains and things, because obviously, you know, it's a big security risk, isn't it? Yeah, terrible situation we're living in this world, isn't it, now that everything has to be checked for so negative things. Why can't people just leave things alone and enjoy it? You're with me, aren't you? Absolutely. Now, I wanted to share this with you because this particular venue in London is one of the most expensive tourist spots, if you didn't know, in London. And I don't know about you, I've always been fascinated when you go past it that people are queuing. You know, are they actors? Are they real people willing to wait hours on end just to stand and stare at these? That's right. Waxworks. We're talking about Madame Tussauds waxworks, which really were put together, as you know, by Madame, which really, as you know, found fame after Queen Victoria was very flattered by the fact that the Madam wanted to make a waxwork of her. Thought this was absolutely fascinating. And again, it's about publicity, isn't it, in the modern world of their era. Now, a couple of years back, you know, we were invited to the unveiling of the Harry and Meghan waxwork to great fanfare, and everybody was kind of thrilled by it at the time. And I have to say, they did look very much like them, you know, very, very clever people who were doing it. And now they've unveiled Camilla, who looks incredibly like Camilla. The guy or the lady who's done this, you know, hats off to you. It's brilliant. So well done. But the bigger problem that Madame Tussauds have is this. They don't know what to do, you see, with Harry and Meghan, because they took them out of the royal enclosure a couple of years back now, seemingly because people thought, well, you know, they're not royal, they stood down, can't have it in the royal enclosure. But now they're not quite sure where to put them. And with numbers dwindling who want pictures taken with them, and I'm not just saying that, you know, this is from a very good source within the organisation, you know, either people want to slap them or they want a picture with him. It's one or the other. And the bottom line is Madame Tussauds now have to very much decide where to place them. You see, you can't put them in like a sort of, I don't know, an achievements corner, can you? Say, if you've run the 4-minute mile, or, you know, you're the world's greatest tennis player. Where do you place Harry and Meghan? Some might say Traitor's Gate. Some might say some rather darker places that they have within Madame Tussauds. Perhaps the London dungeon, who knows? But on a serious note, it looks like if things don't pick up, it could be a case literally of wax your lot, because while they were very popular for a while, seemingly it's dropped off. And the biggest sin you can have if you're part of Madame Tussauds is seemingly to fall out of favour, because quite literally they wax you down and make you into someone else. If you're very lucky, they do store your head in case you make a return. That's normally in a cupboard behind the sweet shop. I kid you not. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.